Hi everybody, I firstly have to say that I hope you appreciate me making this video on one of the hottest days of the year while I've got the window shut, because otherwise there's a lot of noise outside. It's just a little bit warm in here, please ignore any sweating. But talking about things which will get you hot and sweaty, potentially you might be attracted to power. And actually it seems a lot of people are. It's a very attractive thing. Now stereotypically that would be a woman being attracted to their boss or to, say, somebody in uniform, and that person being a man. But it's also been shown that men are also attracted to their male bosses, not necessarily in a sexual way, but in a I want to be like that person way. And increasingly, as women take more powerful positions in society, men are attracted to those women, or indeed other women are attracted to those women. Obviously there used to be a very often a housewife and the man would go out to work, quite a long time ago now, but that's a traditional way of looking how the world worked. But now we've got a phenomena of women who are now in highly paid jobs and have a husband at home who looks after the house and the children. It is potentially that somebody likes being submissive, but it also potentially that if somebody is in a position of power themselves, they want to be in a relationship with somebody who is also in a position of power as an equal. So why is this attractive? Why is it sexy? Well, firstly, there's some evolutionary reasons. So back in the day where you had the man going out to work and they were the breadwinner, you had somebody who was your security, who would protect you, who would be the person that you could rely on. But that doesn't happen as often now, does it? Because a lot of the time men and women go out to work and the children are cared for by somebody else, which they pay for. So the man is no longer the main breadwinner, and therefore positions are sometimes reversed, but sometimes are just not the same. They are kind of obliterated. So clearly, although that's a very good evolutionary reason to be in a relationship with somebody, it's not that kind of thing which you got attracted to. It's just a kind of helper on the way, yeah? Perhaps what it is that a person likes somebody else to take control of certain situations. And those situations may well be on a date, arranging dinner, on a night out, or indeed in the bedroom. It's an open secret, isn't it, that high-level businessmen who have a lot of power at their jobs may visit certain places where they are the submissive, and there is a woman who is the dominatrix, who is taking control of that situation. And they want to be in that situation. They are purposely going along and paying for this experience. Perhaps it's because being in control is all very well, but it's really stressful, if it is up to you to make the decisions. If you make the wrong decision, then it can be really bad for you, either just because of the outcome, or you might be getting in trouble for it. Or even if you're really good at what you do, the higher expectations that you give yourself and other people give you means that when you do get it wrong, or when you think you're going to get it wrong, the higher you have to fall from. So perhaps this power dynamic translates into the bedroom. If you are a submissive in a relationship, in a sexual relationship, then you don't have that pressure to be the one that makes every night great. So clearly there's a good reason why you might want to be a submissive in a relationship. You don't get the pressure, but it doesn't translate when both partners in a relationship have the same kind of power. So why are we attracted to that on its own? It's not a great myth that the most successful relationships are the ones where both people in this relationship have an equal amount of power and say into what goes on. That doesn't mean they have equal power in every single aspect of the relationship potentially, but overall they have an equal stake in the decisions which are made. And somebody may not actually want to give up their entire power, but they don't want to be making the decisions about everything. So somebody with some power may be attracted to somebody else with some power, and they know that they can divvy out the responsibilities or make joint decisions on everything, depending on, what's great for that couple's strengths and weaknesses. What do we call this? We call this a power couple, often used incorrectly by the media as two celebrities who are being very successful in the past, and they've come together and they're in a relationship and they have become a power couple. That's not necessarily what actually a power couple is. It may well be these two people may work quite well together and they have equal power in a relationship. And it's not to say that power couples don't break down, they do, like any relationship. Indeed, it's possible that these relationships don't actually have an equal footing, and this is the problem. If it's thought by both partners that they should have an equal footing, but what actually happens is one person is making those decisions, is taking that responsibility, and the other person doesn't like it, or vice versa, then that's when a relationship like this will break down. So, to sum up, power couples are great, power is attractive, but it's usually because we don't want to make all the decisions ourselves. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then give it a thumbs up just down below. Leave a comment about how you find power and how attractive it is to you. I make videos every single week, so remember to subscribe, and I shall see you next time. Bye-bye.